Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Recently, a friend of mine reminded me of the first video I posted here on my channel, and she was kind of making fun of me because of how hesitant I was about whether I would be talking about makeup on this channel. Well, it turns out I will be talking about makeup because that's what today's video is about. Now, I've been meaning to update my makeup routine for a while now, but it just seemed like such a daunting task. But this same friend of mine who's a makeup artist had a one-on-one class with another makeup artist just to kind of brush up her skills, and she asked me to be her model, which turned out to be perfect because it was almost like a free one-on-one class for me too. Thanks, Bimba! But from there I was able to kind of start thinking about what products I wanted to add and what techniques I wanted to adapt to my makeup routine. In the process of doing that research, there were a couple of questions and a couple of things that I came across which are not always obvious when you're watching makeup tutorials and things like that. So I thought I would create a video to kind of share some of those things I came across that I thought would be helpful. So that's what today's video is about. Why do we wear makeup? The most common answer to this question is to enhance your beauty. We wear makeup for corrective purposes such as covering up blemishes, dark circles, and evening out our skin tone, and also to accentuate the features of our face. But in order to do so, we need to know what these features are and how to properly enhance or accentuate them. Also, there's three main things that are important to know before buying makeup products or just skincare products or before applying makeup to your face. These are skin tone, face shape, and eye shape. I'm sorry, skin type, not skin tone. Actually, you also need to know your skin tone, but that's for later. For skin type, there's 5 classifications of skin. You either have normal skin, dry skin, oily skin, combination skin, or sensitive skin. It's very important to know what your skin type is because buying the wrong product for your skin type can be damaging to your skin, and nobody wants that. Also, buying the right products for your skin type will help you achieve a better makeup looks. There are several different eye shapes based on where you're looking. I came across 10, but I think there's probably 6 of them that are more important. There's a monolid eye shape where you have no crease basically. Your eye basically goes from your brow bone to your eyelid. There's also an upturned eye shape where your eye shape is skyward bound. There's a downturned eye shape where it's angling downward. A hooded eye shape where you have no eyelid. Your eyelid is basically not visible. You have a round or prominent eye shape where the white of your eye is visible all around the iris. You have an almond eye shape, which the beauty industry describes as the ideal eye shape, where your iris kind of disappears into your eyelid, so the white of your eye is not visible above and below your iris. And other eye shapes are a wide set eye shape where your eyes are more than eye width distance apart. Close set eye shape where your eyes are less than eye width distance apart. A deep set eye shape where your eye sockets are protruding, and a small eye shape. For types of face shapes, there are 6 types of face shapes. There's an oval face shape, which the beauty industry describes as the ideal face shape, a heart shape, diamond, round, square, and rectangular face shape. It's important to know where you fall under each of these categories so that you know what products to buy, what techniques to apply to your face, and how to properly apply these techniques to your face. I'm just gonna go over kind of the makeup process and just touching on a few things that I think are important that are not always obvious, and I'll just kind of work my way through that. I'm obviously gonna skip over things that you can get from just watching a regular makeup tutorial, or things that I think maybe require a little bit more information. So I'll just basically be pointing you in a particular direction and allowing you to go ahead and find the necessary information for yourself. Before applying makeup, obviously you want to apply makeup to a clean face. So you need to wash your face, cleanse it, moisturize it, put toner, whatever you use for your skincare routine. Then you will proceed by applying a primer to your face. Now I'm only mentioning this because it's something that I always kind of skipped over. I just know whenever I went to buy foundation and the salesperson would always ask me if I had some primer, and I would always say no thank you because I just thought it was just another thing that they wanted me to spend money on. But primer is actually very important. A primer serves as the base for your foundation and it helps your makeup last longer. It also has additional purposes such as mattifying, controlling oil, fighting acne, boosting radiance, and just different things. Sure, not everyone needs primer, but I think it's something important to have even if you don't use it every single day. I'm gonna start from the eyes, even though I don't always start from my eyes when I'm doing my makeup, but I just figured it was an easier place to start from. First of all, you can figure out how to do your eyebrows from the millions of tutorials that are out there, but something that I did not find out until I started doing research was the types of eyebrows. There's a round eyebrow type, an angled, a soft angled, curved, and flat. And it also tells you that there are preferred eyebrow shapes depending on your face shape. It says for an oval face shape, you can go with any brow shape, but the preferred one is a soft angle face shape. For a rectangular face shape, flat brows. For a heart face shape, rounded or curved brows. For a square face shape, curved or angled brows. For a round face shape, angled or soft angled brows. And for a diamond face shape, round, curved, or angled brows. I've heard people in the past say to just follow your natural eyebrow shape, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't. My eyebrow shape is flat, but I always try to create a soft angled eyebrow shape, which turns out to be great because that's the suggested eyebrow shape for my face shape. But I prefer to alter mine because I don't like a flat eyebrow shape. Once you know your eye shape, you're able to get a better understanding of how to apply makeup to your eye, to your eyes to be able to accentuate them. And also you can search for specific videos depending on your eye shape, and you'll also know how to tailor different videos that you watch to your particular eye shape. I definitely don't need to talk about eyeshadow because again, you can find that from the millions of tutorials that are out there. But I did want to mention eyelashes, the types of mascara. There's different types of mascara. Obviously, there's waterproof, there's volumizing, smudge-proof, curling, lengthening, lash defining, and there's a primer eyelash. I only bring this up because I never thought about make mascara by function. I just kind of went with whatever jumped out at me at the store. But just from finding this out, now I know to look for it by like function. Now let's talk about foundation. Foundation basically serves the purpose of evening out your skin tone. So obviously you want to choose a foundation that matches your skin tone and your undertone. There's different types of foundation, which is important to know so that you can pick the right foundation for your skin type. And I also found some examples of what skin types should go with what types of foundation, so I'll just kind of read that out. There's a cream foundation, and it says the types of skin type for this foundation are normal skin type, combination, dry, and mature skin. Liquid skin type, which is good for all skin types, especially dry and mature skin. Pressed powder, which is good for all skin types, especially oily skin. And there's tinted moisturizer, which is basically moisturizer and foundation mixed together, and it's good for dry and combination skin. After applying your foundation, the next thing is one of the most popular trends right now in makeup, and that is highlighting and contouring. Now I'm going to be honest, the first time that I actually tried to highlight and contour, I found myself in front of the mirror following exactly what I had seen in the makeup tutorial that I had watched. And at some point I just kind of asked myself, what the heck am I doing? Because I just kind of saw how to do it. I wasn't sure why I was doing it. And it obviously didn't come up exactly I wanted it to come out. And I just kind of started asking myself questions and trying to figure out the reasons why you highlight and contour and how to do it properly. That said, highlighting and contouring is actually called corrective makeup. Basically, when you've applied foundation to your face and you've evened out your skin tone, what you find is that your skin is so even that even the natural curves of your face, the natural shadows that normally appear on your face kind of disappear. So highlighting and contouring basically helps to bring back those dimensions to your face and helps you to accentuate, emphasize certain areas and de-emphasize other areas. Highlighting is basically the process of lightening an area to bring it forward or make it more prominent, and contouring is the use of shadows or shading to reduce features on the face. highlighting obviously being the light color and contouring being the dark color. And it helps you kind of enhance different features of your face. So you can enhance them underneath your eyes to brighten up your eyes, your cheekbones, so that they appear more accentuated. You can contour underneath your cheekbones so that it emphasizes your cheekbones, your nose, chin, and just different areas depending on your face shape. And that's kind of a key point, is depending on your face shape. Because I remember at one point I had watched so many highlighting and contouring videos, and I noticed that a lot of people were highlighting and contouring different areas. Some people would add contours and highlights to different areas and others wouldn't. And I was wondering why. I just figured maybe that's the way they prefer to do it. But I found out while reading about it that you actually highlight and contour based on your face shape. So I just thought I would mention it. I'm probably going to add a link in the description box to a link to a video that can help you know what to highlight and contour depending on your face shape, just because it would be too much to mention highlighting and contouring for every single face shape. You can also apply highlighting and contouring techniques to applying your eyeshadow, where you use the darker eyeshadow to de-emphasize certain areas and the lighter eyeshadow to emphasize other areas of your eyes. Another feature to take into consideration when highlighting and contouring is your nose. You don't want to just apply your highlight and contour anyhow to your nose. You have to look at the type of nose you have. So if you have a wider nose, then you're applying your highlight down the middle of your nose and applying your contour at the edges, at the sides of your nose. That way your nose appears slimmer, and then you have your highlight at the middle. If you have a thinner nose, you want to apply a thicker highlight line in the middle and a very light contour in the sides. If you have a longer nose, you want your highlight to be shorter so it doesn't go down the length of your nose. And also, you don't really need to apply a contour. If you do, you can apply it at the tip of your nose. If you have a shorter nose, you can apply your highlight down the length of your nose and your contour as well down the length of your nose. And if for some reason your nose is not exactly straight, you can draw a straight line down. That way your nose appears to be straight. The key thing to remember is just think about your face and the special features of your face when highlighting and contouring. So you're not just highlighting and contouring blindly like I was the first time that I actually tried it out. You want to make sure that you're highlighting and contouring features specific to your face and not based on what you've watched on a makeup tutorial. For the lips, I'm not going to go into too much detail about different lip shapes. I just wanted to mention, talk about lip color really quickly. Obviously, you want to match your lip color to different things. You might want to match it to your outfit, your eyeshadow, but you have to keep your skin tone in mind. I saw that it said if you have a fair skin tone, you want to stick to kind of like light colors like light pink or light peach, beige or golden brown. If you have a medium skin tone, you want to go for like medium pink, red, apricot, and orangey peach. If you have olive skin tone, you want to go towards a dark rose, berry, dark red, and dark apricot. And if you have a dark skin tone, then you're going to go towards like golden beige, dark fuchsia, brownish red, and dark berry. Obviously, you can play with lip color and see what works for you, but just keep in mind that you also want it to look good on your skin tone. Sometimes you go into a store and you see a lip color that you really like, or you see a lip color in someone else, and you just want to wear it no matter what. But it's important that it matches your skin tone so you don't go out looking like a clown. Now, the last thing I'm going to be talking about today is setting your makeup. Setting is usually a part of the makeup that I skipped a lot until recently. So I thought I'd mention it in the video. Basically, setting powder has many functions, such as setting your makeup so it doesn't come off and blending your highlight and contour into your skin. It basically helps you just give a softer look to your foundation, and it helps your concealer stay on longer. There's different types of setting powder. If you see people use like Ben Nye powder and Sasha, those are tinted setting powders. You can also use a translucent setting powder on other sides of your face. So you can use a tinted setting powder to kind of emphasize your, to blend in your highlight and your contour, and then you can use a translucent setting powder on other parts of your face. And then you can finish up the look with a hydrating mist or a spray, and that just kind of fully sets the powder into your skin. So these are just a few points that I wanted to share with you that I kind of came across while I was updating my makeup routine. I don't know if there are things that are redundant, if they're things that you already knew, but I just thought I would add a bunch of these things into the video just to get you thinking about your makeup routine and seeing if there's anything that you're doing just because you watched it in a makeup tutorial, as opposed to because you know why you're doing it and you know exactly what feature you're enhancing. So really, this was just to get you thinking about your makeup routine and to make sure that the makeup that you're applying on your face is actually benefiting you. It's actually accentuating the features that you want accentuated and de-emphasizing the features that you want de-emphasized. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me put the disclaimer out there. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not a makeup expert. I just thought I would share some things that I kind of came across while trying to update my makeup routine. I actually was going to, the intention was to create a makeup update routine video, but when I came across all this information, I thought I should create a video to kind of share some of the things that I found out. And then I might create a makeup update routine video, so I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. Feel free to leave comments, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.